going to do some side plank variations on the chair. So Jean, come to sit just like you're on the seat, and then bring your left hand down to the pedal, kind of the center of the pedal. And keep holding onto this pole with your right hand to get yourself set up. Your legs are going to be stacked and long in front of you. And it's important to make sure that your body is organized and before we start moving in this position, so we'll take a moment to do that. So scoot towards your feet a little bit so that your shoulder is over your wrist. Good. And then engage the abs to keep the legs in line with the hips. That's great. And for this, you want to make sure that the hip points are always evenly shining forward so that you're not opening the pelvis up towards the ceiling or rocking it towards the floor. Good. And go ahead and grab down here with the right hand just to release that right shoulder a little bit more. Once again, spinning the collarbones back and over the shoulders, feeling those shoulder blades sliding down the back. Go ahead and press the pedal down to the floor. And as you exhale, activate the side waist to bring yourself back. Just warming up the obliques a little bit here and getting a sense of what's going on in the left shoulder. You want to keep that left shoulder blade nice and quiet. And then tilt your head a little more towards your left shoulder just to ease the neck. You can keep looking out, but just listen to this ear a little bit more. Press into my finger here with your ear. That's it. Good. Great. And so now to start upping the challenge a little bit, see if you can release your right hand. Maybe it just rests on the thighs for a moment. And so this just is full body integration, keeping yourself balanced and in alignment here. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Good. And for the final challenge, bring the arm up, the right arm up towards the ceiling. Good. And then as you side bend up, lift that right leg a little bit. So here we add in the glutes and hips. So we've got abs, we've got arms and shoulders, and we've got butt working. So this is going to target a whole lot of things that we want to get into. Good. And yeah, trying to keep that pelvis super still as you lift that leg. One more. And press it down. And then go ahead and grab that pole and come all the way back up. And shall we take the other side?
We shall.
All right. So maybe you can get a little more sense of seeing the pelvis in this position, seeing how hard it is to keep it stable once you have all of these variables in place. So right hand comes to the center, the heel of the right hand comes to the center of the pedals. Great. Get yourself set up. That's nice. Even scoot a little bit more towards the windows. Yeah, sometimes for some of these it takes a while to set up, but it's worth it to get yourself in the proper alignment because then things are going to scream in a way that actually means something. All right, so once again, yeah, open through the right side of the chest. Bring your ear a little closer to the shoulder here. It's great. So take an inhale to prepare. And exhale, knit those ribs together and side bend on up. And inhale down. Good. Just going to open your hips out a little bit more. There you go. Does that change things at all? Good. Does this side feel a little different?
Yes, weaker.
In the shoulder or in the abs?
I think in the abs.
Okay. Good. And then see if you can bring that left hand to rest on the left thigh.
Maybe shoulder.
Shoulder and maybe the obliques on this side. Yeah, feel like you're resisting the pedal as you come up, so you keep a lot of space in the bottom side of the ribs and the bottom armpit. Good. And then opening out into the star position when you come up. Yeah, reach out with that top leg, keeping a lot of length in the hip as you're strengthening it. Talk about a long and lean Pilates body. This is one way to get it. And let's take two more for this side. Seems like it wants a little more attention. Opening through that right chest a little bit more. That's lovely. Yeah. And down. And then for your balance, grab onto the pole and come on up. All right. So there's a little bit of the wonders of the Wunda chair.